Oh no! What is Supercell thinking? Hey guys, HK65 oh wait, no, that was wrong. Hey guys, HK65 here, and today Supercell announced, well, not today, but like it's probably going to be 3 days later by the time I upload this, but 3 days ago Supercell announced a second stupid air sweeper. Yeah, that's right, stupid, okay? When the first air sweeper came out, I thought like, could be good, could be bad, because the air sweeper did help my troops to push like closer to defenses, but yet again, 2 air sweepers starting at Town Hall 9, and I just reached Town Hall 9, so I mean, 2 air sweepers, it might be super hard, and I kinda use mass dragons as a Town Hall 9. But I do get level 4 dragons, that's a cool thing, but I mean, 2 air sweepers, like, especially the range, like, how wide that air sweeper can just, like, range. I mean, like, 2 air sweepers, no, that's too difficult. The only way that will actually, like, satisfy me is actually, like, maybe if, like, the air sweeper can be, like, an expo or something, like, where the person have to, like, load the air sweeper with, like, elixir or something, then that sounds more fair, because, like, 2 air sweepers is, you know, it's kinda really hard now, because literally with that one air sweeper, what you could do is, like, put the air sweeper, like, beside the clan castle, so then if like, air raids are going towards the clan castle, then they would have a difficult time. But now you're adding 2. That's just really brutal, because if I were to attack away from the air sweeper's direction, then the second one will, like, destroy my troops and cause it to go around the base in the middle. But the only good thing about the second air sweeper is that Town Hall 10s will have a harder time 3-starring Town Hall 9s. But further than that, I just don't really like the concept of the second air sweeper. Like, I really wish Supercell could, like, remove that second air sweeper. Maybe, like, include some more air mines or air bombs instead. Like, maybe, like, in Town Hall 9, you can have, like, 6 balloons, like, 6 black balloons, and, like, 10 red bomb balloons. Well, not 10 red bombs, but, like, 5 or, like, yeah, like 5, you know what I mean, right, guys? Yeah, in my clan, we're pretty much screwed. Our winning streak is gonna turn into a losing streak. I don't know how the second air sweeper is actually gonna help, but I'm saying that 1 air sweeper is the best. I hope Supercell is just kidding about the second air sweeper. Hopefully it's some sorta July, April Fool's thing. Another way that I think that maybe Supercell could actually implement is actually, like, about the second air sweeper. How about the air sweeper has, like, this negative, like, where only Lavahounds cannot be pushed back against the air sweeper, because the Lavahound looks really heavy, to be honest, so I don't think it should be, like, blasted into air. Like, I think that the Lavahound should just be, like, air sweeper resistant. Then I'll be happy with, like, 2 air sweepers or anything, because, I mean, 2 air sweepers, it's just bad, guys. Before the air sweeper came, right, you can just, like, spread your balloons, whatever, or your dragons, right, no problem. But now that the first air sweeper came, right, okay, so maybe you might get, like, 2 stars or 1 stars, right, with air attacks sometimes. Sometimes, if you're lucky, it might be a 3-star. But then now the second air sweeper, even though if you try to avoid the air sweeper, right, the air sweeper can just, like, be positioned in a very strong area. So I really don't like the concept of the second air sweeper. Just because dragons have been, like, level 5 or, like, Town Hall 9s can now get level 4 dragons, I think that 2 air sweepers, especially if they're, like, all maxed and stuff, their range, it can be really OP, because they could just literally put, like, 2 air sweepers in the core, going up, going down, and then heroes on the side, and then air mines, and it could just be really hard. And people that like air attacks, I'm gonna say they take a lot of skill. I don't think they should be nerfed, but just I don't really like the idea of 2 air sweepers. Just 1 air sweeper, that's all good. I hope Supercell does see this video because I just really want them to take out that second air sweeper and maybe like include more black balloons or something. It's just 2 air sweepers. That's really hard. It's really harsh for air attackers. Like, I honestly don't know what Supercell is thinking. They were probably like, ha 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 ha, we'll add 2 air sweepers. Really, it's really hard. The only thing that can make me happy is just literally yet again if the Lavahound or maybe even a dragon, because they all look heavy. They look like a juggernaut, right? So maybe like if the air sweeper can be like it cannot push back any Lavahounds or any dragons. Because I got to admit, a little puny vacuum air sweeper, well not a vacuum because vacuum sucks towards, like maybe like a pushy vacuum, like a pushy vacuum pushing a Lavahound like from here all the way to there, like that's not realistic. We need to talk about physics now. But you guys get the point, right? Just like the air sweeper should have some weakness, such as like the heavier the troop is, the more anti-resistant. The Lavahound should always be resistant to the air sweeper. Dragons and minions, or dragons, they get pushed back a few tiles, and minions, they can be pushed as far as they want. It's just really brutal and unfair. Now I know you guys are saying, okay, there's going to be the haze spell, the earthquake spell, the poisonous spell. Yeah. They're not really going to be supporting any air attacks if you think about it. They're only like supporting ground troops. So here's something I don't like, okay, about Supercell. It's kind of like, they're kind of doing something like bring up attack, like bringing up a famous attack, then they nerf it with something stronger. Then they bring up a different attack, and then they nerf it even bigger. Like, come on, guys. So for example, there's this update with the level 7 barbarians and the level 7 archers, and that was good. But then introducing the 4th mortar, guess what happens to those level 7 barchers? Yes, that's right, they got nerfed, so no one can barch with ease in Champion. Okay, so then after that, there were these like skeleton traps too at the same time, right? These skeleton traps, they were another issue too, because heroes would literally like target them, they would waste time attacking those skeletons, while those skeletons are like quick as like hell, like they're fast, they're like boom, 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 right? They can like really stall time for heroes, and heroes can pretty much be destroyed. Then next up, of course, was the Lavahound. Now, I was kind of like, I don't know about the Lavahound. It's like a flying golem. That's what I thought, to be honest. But it actually is. So, before archers, right? Now the mortar, right? Now the Lavahound. So now, they kind of brought up attacking, but now after the Lavahound, guess what happens, guys? Yes, that's right, the air sweeper, the stupid sweeper. But I didn't call it stupid that time. I actually thought the air sweeper is pretty awesome. But yeah, now that there's going to be 2, it's not awesome. So anyway, the air sweeper blew the Lavahound, like, the Lavahound was like this close to the core, right? The air sweeper blew was like whoosh, and then it went boom. It like went from the first layer to the second layer, and then all of a sudden the archer towers and then defenses got in range of the Lavahound, and then boom, explosion, and then the lava pups came, and then wizard towers like splashed them, and yeah. That's a story how I once started at Town Hall 8 with Lavalunian. That time I was attacking against the air sweeper, but attacking away was not too big of a deal, but now that if you try to attack away from the air sweeper, the second air sweeper could potentially be pointing at the other air sweeper, so they're like air sweeper protecting air sweepers, so that strategy might be too hard. And plus, level 5 dragon, level 4 dragons, I mean, yeah, even though they're really that strong, I don't think that 2 air sweepers can like really do anything. So yeah, that's why I'm saying that Lavahounds and dragons should be like anti-resistant to air sweepers, because they're pretty big. Or at least maybe like the dragon just gets pushed back a little, but then like the Lavahound is just anti-resistant to the air sweeper. I probably said that so many times, but that's what I want. Or you can just switch out that second air sweeper and include more air-seeking mines, or those, you know, those red balloons and those black balloon traps. Increase them instead. There's nothing that can get me happy with the second air sweeper, because you guys all know I suck double dollars plus an A in the front at Go White, because I'm not gonna switch from air to ground, because trust me, I'm not good at ground attacks, okay? If I get 2 stars in war with Go White, that's just pure luck. If I get 1 star, that's just pure skill. And if I get 0 stars, that's just legitimately how I play. Trust me, guys. In Go Wipe, I'm so bad. The worst Go Wipe I ever did was 1 star at Town Hall 7, okay? But don't tell anyone. Well, probably you guys know now. I don't think Supercell's kind of fair, to be honest. They can, like, decrease the air sweeper range, because I find the air sweeper is, like, really hard for a Town Hall 9. It's too stressful for a Town Hall 9. I think that a Town Hall 10 should have 2 air sweepers instead. Because no matter what, even though if we have 2 air sweepers on Town Hall 9s, right? Town Hall 10s can still 3-star, except they have a lower chance. But still, a Town Hall 10 can still 3-star a Town Hall 9, no matter how it is. But it will definitely bring up some new war bases, but I'm just saying, 2 air sweepers, it's really going to be difficult. So that is all my Clasherific time. If you enjoyed this video and agree on my opinions, I don't know, leave a like, say I support your ideas. If you guys have an alternate way of how maybe you can make me feel better about the second air sweeper, leave them down below. I'm not doing a hate speech. I'm not being like, Supercell, you suck, take out the second air sweeper or I'm gonna sue you with $100. No, I'm not doing that though. But yeah, guys, that is all my time. Hashtag no school, so happy about it, and have a Clasherific day or night. See ya! Cut the video.